morning. I don't know where you are in the world, but I'm in Tennessee where it's real cold, rainy and cold. I'm going to give a moment for people to jump on. There we go. When you jump on, just say good morning, folks. Thank you. Lori Stye, Martin. What's up, Martin? Good morning, folks. Coach Burt. Up and running this morning. Just had a great coaching session with Faye up in Albany, New York. TL Barnes. So I'm out getting a little walk in to get my batteries charged up. Nothing will wake you up more, Daniel Gillespie, than this right here. Chris Coppy, good morning, folks. You know, good morning, Brian Truman. I was just coaching this morning Matthew Coots, 77-year-old real estate professional in Albany, New York. And we were talking about how to grow her business, Jay Cash. James, good morning. Dee Dee, good morning. We're talking about how to grow her business, and it was so inspiring. 77, Albany, New York, incredibly tight restrictions, and she's on there doing a coaching session about what do I have to do to grow this business, Coach. I want to go from 50 deals a year to 100. Okay? I want to do from 50 deals a year to 100 deals. And I'm thinking, man, that's awesome. What does it take? What does it take to have the toughness to go out there and really, really produce at a very high level? Right? What does it take? And what it takes is, man, this incredible intensity. When you study Prey Drive, and that's really what I'm moving into, because now we're moving into January, and I've got Flip the Switch in person in January. I've got a virtual Flip the Switch. I've got these boot camps that are coming up, both virtual and online. And so I was thinking about, what does it take, man, every single day? Three components of that Prey Drive, Tom Gavin. There's an activation of it. There's a persistence to it. And here's the third part, Megan Farrell, there's an intensity to it. There's an activation, there's a persistence, and I want to associate that intensity with toughness. How tough do you have to be to show up every day when other people don't want to? Sean Jones, how tough do you have to be to continue to push what you got to push to get to that next level? And I would tell you got to be real tough, TL Barnes. And that's a muscle that most people don't work. So the question becomes, how do you become that tough? And, well, you become that tough by doing it, Cynthia. And it's like working a muscle. The stronger you work the muscle, although you break the muscle down, the more intense the muscle comes back, the bigger the muscle gets. And what happens is, over a long cycle of time, Chris Clark, we begin to develop this toughness about us, that we can handle situations. We begin to develop toughness that we have proper expectation. It's going to be a fight, but we're going to find a way to win. That's right. Discipline equals freedom. Discipline is a derivative of the word disciple, which means to give yourself to a person or cause you believe in. Right? And so you have the discipline to do what? Keep fighting. Keep going. Keep making the phone call. Keep showing up. Keep working the muscle. And over a period of time, it becomes normal. Normalizes. It's like, hey, just a tough dude. All the big time people I coach are all tough. All of them. They may come across as softer. They may come across as more polished, but they got a toughness about them you can't imagine. And that really is the Prey Drive. So as you're going out today and as you're going out this week, just remember a few things. Nothing happens until somebody moves. Nothing happens until something is sold. Good morning, Carrie Ann. An object at rest stays at rest unless acted on by an outside force. How many times have you heard me say this, but how many times have you said, man, that's right. Nothing happens until somebody pushes something. And that is the intensity of the Prey Drive. So I noticed last week we were looking back in my business and noticing when we had a spike in new members, spike in sales. It all had to do with one thing, Carrie. It had to do with when I exerted energy and force. I had a class, I had a webinar. For 3 weeks, we pushed people to an event. We get people to an event, they get excited. It never happened, Freddie Blanton. Very seldom happened when I wasn't making this push. So when I look back over the last 3 weeks, I said, man, when have our sales jumped? When have our sales spiked? It all spiked when there was something in the future to push people to, right? And there was an exertion of force and energy by my team. Good morning, Julie, Sherry Joe, Andy Simpson, Sonia. Then my team pushed people to those events. That's when the spike happened. Very seldom happens when you're just sitting in the office waiting on the phone to ring. Okay? Okay? So, my beliefs, Tom Gavin, an object at rest stays at rest unless acted on by an outside force. Newton's law. An object in motion stays in motion unless acted on by an outside force. My beliefs, nothing happens until somebody moves. Okay? So the prey drive can be activated, the switch can be flipped, but if you don't back it up with commitment, folks, and God, that is what's missing with so many people. David Perez, good morning. Anita Hill, is that people have that prey drive, the switch is flipped, like I'm ready to go. But then they lack the second two parts of the prey drive, which is the persistence and the intensity. Dadgummit, that is where the action is. That's where the players play. It's not just activating the prey drive. It is commitment and creativity that comes behind it. So I'm sure you guys got some big decisions this week, just like I do. And I'm not pushing this hard this year and overcoming all the stuff we've overcome to limp across the finish line. Okay, I ain't doing it. I'm gonna push and shove and elbow until I hit my goals, folks. And there's no excuses. So when I'm coaching Faye Rispoli this morning, she's 77 years old. Brad Fowler, she's 77 years old, up there trying to fight for her real estate career. I'm like, man, I love this woman. That's the kind of people I love right there. 77. Coach, can I do a coaching session at 7 a.m. with you? Faye, we're in. We're here to help you. So I hope I'm an encouragement to you. You're gonna be seeing, that's right, I do like Rocky. You're gonna be seeing a lot of things come out from me over the next few weeks because I ain't stopping, folks. I may do something on Christmas night. Who knows? Okay? So you're gonna see me with webinars. I've got 3 or 4 scheduled. I got boot camps in January scheduled. I've got a big, we had so much fun on Saturday night. We're gonna be doing Christmas at the country nights at the lodge starting January 9th. Randy Hauser will be there. So it's going to be big, man. I'm going to keep pushing. And hopefully this serves as an encouragement to you that you can keep pushing too, guys. I'm Coach Burt. I believe everybody needs a coach in life. Love you guys. Thanks for showing up every week. We're going to keep moving.